happening? All right. Uh-oh. I got, well, a minute 35 on my time left. Yep, we're back on. We're on Facebook right there.
All right.
And then possibly YouTube. All right, guys, don't talk about Area 51 when you're on live. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Oh, well. All right, we're on YouTube.
You think we're going?
I think we might
now.
be.
I think we're probably going.
Okay. All
So
right.
sorry about that. We shouldn't have mentioned about that place in Nevada.
That's right.
So we almost time to take it out.
We got about a minute left, so.
So anyway, we were mentioning about SubliShrink and wanted
sorry.
to, I think somebody wanted to know about all the new sizes. I wonder how many sizes we're up to now.
Oh, 9.
9
We're at 9. I
sizes.
know that exactly. Okay, so I know maybe video and audio not matching up. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so I know we're going to talk about the oven. We're going to talk about the SubliShrink. So let's talk about the oven. The oven is the Hamilton Beach large capacity convection oven. I got it from Walmart at 75 bucks. Y'all, it's 75 bucks. I mean, seriously, it's not that big of an investment. Oh,
And a very
Time's up.
reasonable oven. Nothing is probably going to be ever perfect for us, but we're looking for something taller, and some of our great clients have suggested we just turn this on its side.
can you guys see how that's
we've-
starting
we've,
to sublimate?
Yeah.
All right.
You want to share with them your tip of how do you know it's done?
Yeah, so let me show you guys. So this, so the SubliShrink, right? It'll start to sublimate through the SubliShrink, and you'll start to see it. And that's how I've been knowing that it's complete, that I can take my thing out of the oven. All right, so, whew, hot. Yeah, so that's the oven, and like David said, you know, I'm a perfectionist, and I want everything to be perfect. So I'm going to find the flaws in the oven, and I have. I found. We are off air on YouTube, echoing again. Okay. All right, guys, we're getting it. We're trying. Let me know how the sound is, Jerry. Thank you. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm a perfectionist. I will find the flaws in the oven. I have found the flaws, but for what we're doing, for what it is, $75. You do 4 mugs, you've made your money back. So, you know, I think it's a wise investment. It fit, like I said, it fits the tall tumblers. It fits all of these tumblers. So, it's great, it's great. All right. Man, these things are cool.
Now, to make one thing crystal clear, we absolutely say that whatever oven you use, you will not be using it for food. So this is a dedicated process for sublimation only. We will not take responsibility for whatever might happen. So just sublimation.
Oh, yeah. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. So, Jerry, I know that you have an echo. You guys let me know if y'all have an echo. So, yeah,
That is absolutely
really cool.
stunningly
Let me
gorgeous.
zoom out, and then you guys can see that a little better. How cute. And then there's the seam in the back, and I didn't match the seam up as good as I usually do, and that's just on me, so it's a little bit off. But man, it looks really good.
It looks fabulous.
So we have not picked a name for the Tumbler series. If you guys would like to please, please put your suggestions in.
Seem just ever so slightly misaligned, but
Yeah,
quite
but that
close.
was my fault.
Yeah, just a little
That's
bit
my
of
fault.
practice. We are live on camera, putting it together. You know.
I mean, like top to bottom, full. Just this
That is just
so
amazing.
cool.
If you had told me a year ago that this would be the case, I would have said, I certainly don't know how to do it. And again, there's just, you know, we're one big community of very knowledgeable people all growing. And wow, what a great community that we're able to come up with these what I call breakthrough ideas for growing your sublimation business, the power of sublimation.
Power of sublimation. Okay, so this is our first one, TUM 215. I will get these item numbers down as soon as you guys give me a name. So this is done. This is done. I had a question. The templates on the website. The template should be on the website. Yes, ma'am. And then I have not picked a name for the tumblers. So if you guys please give me a name, I will send someone the entire set. All right, let's move along to the other thing. The model number on the Hamilton Beach. 31108. Model number 31108. How many ounces for the tumbler? 16 ounces. I thought it would be more than that. I normally drink 20 ounces of tea, and I've been drinking 16, and it's not a big deal. Okay, so I have new SubliShrink, so new shrink film. I have the SF33 that fits the shot glasses exactly, so no more cutting and rolling. That's always good.
Unbelievable.
I have
Absolutely unbelievable.
The SF47, which fits the flask 08, and we'll do a flask here in a second. And then, I have the SF135, which is, no, the SF125. I apologize. So that's the tall, or the short, long, and that is for the dog bowl. So I had someone ask me, can they do this, the cat bowl? Let me show you. So I've got this one taped up, and I'm just gonna, now you can see there's a lot of excess shrink film here, SubliShrink, but no worries. So I'm just gonna hit it with the heat gun, draw it up.
So what's the difference between the dog and cat bowl? Just size?
The size, yeah. And there you go, that's it, just like that.
So when you go to California
Yes,
next
sir.
week,
Yep.
are you doing another Grateful Dead tour?
Nope, nope. They're off until the fall, so no Grateful Dead in California. All right, guys, so that's it. The SF125 dog bowl. Thank you, Ophelia. Good looking out. Nancy, do me a favor, email me, swood@conde.com. I'll help you out. Okay, so that's it. I've got 3 new sizes of SubliShrink. I've got 6 new mugs. Let's do another one. Let's do the tall, thin one. All right, so the tall...
And you can put more than one thing in the oven if you have room, that is, but you'll need to ultimately calibrate your temperature to make sure, because, you know, you put more stuff in, it's going to take longer.
Okay. All right, so I've got the TUM 217. Nope, TUM 218. The TUM 218, we're going to do the clear tall one. So this is the silver tall one. So guys, when you get these TUMs, the TUM 218 and the TUM 216, they come in this tall box, and then when you open them up, this is the best thing ever, they come with a metal straw and with the lid. So we're going to take the lid off, and I have my second design of the day, which is this diamond plate design. Dale says the Grateful Dead is in Eugene, Oregon.
Huh.
That's a long ways away from LA, though.
Yeah.
That's like a day drive.
So is the little bottom thing, does it have a little bottom
It does not
thing?
have a bottom
Does
thing for
not
this
have a
one.
bottom.
No. All right, you want to switch me to the top? And let's show them how we do this.
Okay.
All right, so same thing. I just wrapped it. And so what I like to do here, all right, so I take the tape and I kind of tack it down on this side, and then I pull it to make sure it's tight. So it's pulled tight, and I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to tape all the way up the seam and all the way down the seam.
So if they overlapped a little bit, what would be the effect, I wonder?
Nothing.
So you would just, it would be, you know, you'd see nothing there other than, you know.
No, so they all overlap. That's actually a really good question. No, they all overlap, and you don't, there's no effect. It's the bottom image that's closest to the mug is what's going to sublimate onto the mug. So sorry guys, I had to undo that because I wanted to check and make sure that my center graphic was right side up. And it was, of course. If I would not have checked, it would have been upside down. Shannon says, my cat drinks out of our dog's water bowl and she eats their food. She's fat, LOL. Yeah.
Yeah, at our house we have the opposite problem. The dogs love cat food. And the cat barely tolerates my dog. By the way, Baron, which made his debut on Facebook and internet, YouTube some time ago as a puppy, is now like a giant. It's like 120 pounds. He's 7 months old. He's half St. Bernard, half Newfoundland. Gentleman here at Conde had a litter of them, and we got him, I guess, around Christmas, maybe in the New Year, can't remember, but right around that. Absolutely amazing dog, and just pretty much does exactly what he wants, and picks on our poor little, now small golden retriever, you know.
So Ophelia, it is TUM 217 and TUM 218. So TUM 217 and TUM 218 are the ones that come with the metal lids and the straws. All right. So I am using the SF79 for this mug. I recommend the SF94, but we don't have it right now. So in a pinch, make it work. All right. Well, it just works. It's not even making it work. It's just going to work. The great thing about this SubliShrink, it shrinks.
It's like the old commercials on Saturday Night Live, you know, will it blend? You ever
Will
remember
it
those?
sublimate? Yes.
You know, so you drop your phone in there to see if it blends, you know. So our motto will be, will it be a can you SubliShrink it, you know? Can you?
Will it SubliWrap or SubliShrink?
Will it SubliShrink? Yeah.
Okay. If there's a hole in the lid for the straw, and if so, will it fall out? Okay, Angela, good question. Let me show you that in just a second. All right, so 6 minutes on the timer starting now. 360 degrees, 6 minutes. Start. Okay, Angela. Here we go. So the lid, this lid is my favorite lid so far. It has a slide lock. So if you have the straw in there, you can actually lock it down on the straw. Now it's not gonna hold the straw. Well, I guess it does hold the straw in there, doesn't it? So yeah. Or you can take the straw out and you can close it and it's not gonna leak on you. So really, really cool. I've gotten holes when heating the SubliShrink. Carol, I think you may be letting the heat hit it for a little bit too long.
Or the heat is too close to it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
back up. Or it's too hot, too close, too long.
Yep. Okay.
That's a cute straw.
And I love it. I know. I know. Last year for Christmas, I bought the entire office straws, and so
she really did,
I
by
did.
the way. She
Like
really
all
did.
100 people.
And it came with a little cleaner for
It
the
did.
straw.
Yeah,
you know?
it did. I know. I was trying to do my part to save the earth a little bit. For the SubliShrink, I don't even use a heat gun. I cut it to size and tape it down and use the scraps for something else. Awesome, Pam.
That works.
Can you use it without the straw? Yes, ma'am, without a doubt. Like I said, it's got that slide lid.
If
So-
you don't like the straw, then you don't have to use it.
That's right. Our oven isn't tall enough. Can you lay the tumbler down? Hey, Fran. Yes, ma'am, you can. I would suggest using the Nomex. Heat the Nomex first. Do not put it on the heating element. Place it in the oven. Let it heat up. And then you're going to do your mug. And then halfway through the dwell time, halfway through the pressing time, you're going to flip it over and do the other side. Because you don't want that one seam to just sit on the Nomex. You want to switch it up. Yes, you can lay the cup down. Yes. Okay.
I'd say it's a little bit more challenging because you got to remember to rotate it. So like a rotisserie, you know?
So Paula, the diamond design is actually on Condé design, and it's called the diamond plate pattern. It would be fun to have straws that sublimate. Danette, you're going to get me in trouble. You're going to put some work on my plate.
So many things to sublimate.
So much to sublimate, so little time. All right, guys, we've got enough viewers that I'm going to give away my artwork. So thank you very much for watching, tuning back in the second time, and sharing my video. So Joanne, how tall are the cups? Okay, I got a ruler now. All right, the tall ones. So the the TUM 217s are 8 inches tall. The TUM 211 and 212 are 7.5 inches tall. And the latte style ones are about 6.5 inches tall. So 6.5 inches tall for the latte, 8 inches tall for the skinny ones, and 7.5 inches tall for the the hex bottom. Julie says, my SubliShrink is melting at the top of the tumbler. It sounds like your tumbler may be a little too close to your heating elements. So,
and that's one of the challenges with inexpensive convection ovens is it may not do a good job of trying to make the heat even everywhere. And that's why we've been, buying so many different ovens to test and find out how they do. And so this one's worked out fairly well, but we're still out there looking for the perfect one. But ultimately, as the object gets bigger inside, as you get closer to any top, bottom, left, right, ultimately you can experience a hot spot. So absolutely one of those kind of things that can happen. So more towards the center, you're going to be better off. But again, it's one of those kinds of things you got to test. And I would say, if that oven doesn't work out, maybe save the box. Have we ever taken anything back we bought around here?
all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yes, all the time. The cups are double wall insulated. Yes, ma'am. Beautiful thing. How long until microwavable SubliShrink? Till you tell me it works, Craig.
I think microwaves are going to be challenging because you can't put something easily into a microwave that's metal. Probably won't be doing microwaves.
No, I think it was a joke.
Okay.
He said LOL with a smiley face.
Okay,
so.
gotcha.
Sorry, Craig. David takes everything seriously. I had some questions.
Believe it or not, probably 20 years ago, there was people who sold a little mug kit for doing mugs in your microwave.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, it was Fargo, had a little mug kit. And they made the metal that it was microwave safe on the wrap. And it was actually a cute kind of wrap. But yeah, Fargo made a true dye sub printer, meaning it sublimated inside the printer because it had a thermal print head and a ribbon. Different technology than we use today.
Okay, guys, I've got quite a few questions. So, did you take all the grates out of the oven? I did. So I've got this grate up here. Lots of questions about the convection oven. This is the Hamilton Beach large capacity convection oven. There was a few more. Something about the 3D oven with the SubliShrink. So the 3D oven, the SubliShrink is doing what the 3D oven is doing. So it's forming around the mug.
So I think I probably know what they're asking. So if you bought one of those Chinese 3D ovens, sometimes they're red, sometimes they're black, but they open up sort of like a suitcase, I guess. Can you use that with the SubliShrink? And I think the answer is yes. So in that mode, all you're doing is using it as a heat source, very much like a convection oven. So you would put your stuff down in there, close the lid, let it stay in there a certain amount of minutes, take it out. I think you're going to need to experiment a little bit because I'm not sure what the time would be. But at any rate, yes, you could use those as essentially as a convection type oven. You're not going to be using the vacuum part of it because the SubliShrink is doing as Sprite said, doing the vacuum.
So, Paula, because of the fear of burning the bottom of the tumbler near the bottom, should you flip the tumbler halfway? So I've done every single mug that's on this table, I did in this oven. So I just, you know, placed it in between the two heating elements, and everything was fine. The model number, Angela, I got you, girl, 31108, no big deal. No big deal, I will tell you that. So the model number for the oven is 31108. It fits all of these beautifully. Let me show you guys this. So this is the diamond plate pattern.
That is just awesome.
Check out the seam in the back.
That looks so awesome.
What seam? Exactly. Fully sublimated top to bottom. Beautiful pattern, beautiful colors. Gotta love it. This is...
So if we were on
jam.
Penn and Teller, they would be looking at us and did we fool Penn and Teller with this magic trick? Except it's not a magic trick.
Well, it's the magic of sublimation.
So just amazing, putting everything together, making it work with the power of SubliShrink.
It seems there is no seam.
I wonder if you could do poker chips in there. So, did we say what?
It seems like there is no seam. Oh, hey, Mom. I didn't see you there. Hey, Mom. Hey. All right, okay.
I've heard of people starting a Jennifer Gross. Hey, how about that? Thank you for the comment, Jennifer. I know we had a couple of Grosses out there.
You know, it's funny. Every time I meet someone with the name of Gross, I'm like, you're no relation to David Finch, Monica, and...
I hope they're not.
No, I have not. I've yet to meet a Gross that's in relation to you. All right, guys, we got one more thing. I'm going to give some stuff away. I'm going to give away... Do we have the templates for the new tumbler? The templates should be up on the web. They should be up on the web. Last thing we're going to do the flask, and then I'm going to give away the design. Shannon, you could win that design. I'm going to give the design away, and I'm going to give one of each of these mugs away. So, yeah. So this is our flask 08. I'm going to take the lid off. Adam, the patterns are not on the website. The patterns are on condedesign.com. Okay. So I've got this, just this little cute army design. I'm going to put it on there. This is a full bleed pattern top to bottom. Just going to tape it down on either side. Really easy. This one's...
So do you have any idea how far you can go around the flask?
You know, you can probably go all the way around the curve, but you're going to...
when we get on the back side...
But when you get on the back side, you're going to start to lose a little bit of...
So that'll be an interesting test just to see how far we can get. But when we go into that concave part of it, we don't have as good a pressure, because what that film tries to do is it tries to flatten out instead of, you know, getting close to the surface or hugging the back surface. So there's probably a technique somehow to do it. Right now we don't know how to do that.
No, we don't. Not yet. Not yet. I had a question about the oven. You guys you're asking questions so fast I can't. Silly families. Can you scroll up on the Facebook a little, or just right over there? Let's see. There was a question. Hello again. What Walmart did you find the oven for $75? That would be the Walmart in Tillman's Corner, Alabama, but it was just Walmart, just the Walmart.
You know, and maybe they're watching our broadcast and they're saying, time to raise the prices.
Right?
I don't know, but it's literally we're sort of on I-10 here on the Gulf of Mexico, and so we just literally, there's a Walmart just a very short distance.
Yeah, like 5 minutes away. Okay.
Yeah.
Big foam in the concave side. Maybe, Dale, I don't know.
You know, we've certainly toyed with that, and the challenge with doing that is that probably the heat characteristics would be different for that side than it would be the front one. And so, got a question from, is that
I'm first time
Lorianne, and sublimation paper. And again, I apologize, we sometimes just assume a lot that folks are experienced with all this, and we're just having lots of fun here. So sublimation paper is not expensive. It's basically paper that we find just that works great with sublimation. And essentially, we at Conde sell 3 papers for the desktop. We sell the DyeTrans SPP, which is one of the best-selling papers, certainly in the United States, North America. Extremely proven, very good image quality, minimal dot gain, good release characteristics, handles heat well, doesn't shrink or whatever. So that's usually the go-to paper. Second is the Beaver TexPrint R paper, also a great paper. And the third is the newcomer, which is coming up fast. And it comes from the great folks at Nina. Nina purchased the inventor of sublimation paper. It's a company in the Netherlands called Koldenhof, and it is called Jet Coal and some initials. And I never can quite remember the initials.
DHS?
Something like that, DHS. And that paper is certainly looking really good, and by this time next year, who knows, it might be my favorite. So if you want to try it out, it comes in a bunch of sizes. The DyeTrans is probably the most flexible paper on the planet because we cut it into so many sizes.
And that's just what I use. I just use the SPP paper. I mean, the only time I change papers is if I'm doing acrylic, and then I'll use the TexPrint R. But yeah, I always use the DyeTrans, the SPP.
Yeah, when we go to substrates that we know we might have a little sticking, like the acrylic, we coat the acrylic here in the United States, and on the edges potentially you have a little sticking. We just say use the TexPrint R paper. I would say that to an extent all the papers are interchangeable. They're actually close. One is not significantly better than the other, but because we make the DyeTrans paper, we have full control over it, and that's why it's available in so many darn sizes. And by the way, if you need a size, I had somebody at the show say, you know, they pretty much were very clear. They said we need a size for the camp mug. So I'll go make a size for the camp mug.
A size paper?
Yeah. So I got to figure out, you know, the printer can print very narrow, you know. The printer can print relatively short, but they were looking for a size, you know, for it. So
Maybe.
I need to make myself a note of that. Remember, I did write it down. But at any rate, as you have something, I mean, handling paper is expensive. It's labor. You got to cut it. But for people like me, handling paper is a pain because I'm left-handed, and I don't like to pick up a pair of scissors. Scissors and I don't get along that well. So I've sort of mastered scissors, but I would just rather have the darn thing come out of the printer all set to go on the substrate. No hassle, no work.
I think we maybe froze over there. All right, so are the times for the shrink wrap the same times as the regular wrap? No, they are slightly different, and they should be on the product page. They should be on the product page. So we've got a couple minutes left for everybody's chiming in about being lefties.
I didn't know you were left-handed, Alice. How about that?
How about that?
Us left-handers, you know, we're ultimately gonna rule the world, right? You know, we're gonna take over. There have been many presidents that have been left-handed, so maybe it's a conspiracy out there or something. I don't know.
We're gonna get kicked off the off the air again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's those Area 51 folks. You know, are scanning for people using the keywords.
And Mary Jackson asked, are the cups available and where? And they are available at Conde.com. And they should be right there on the front page. Oh yeah, everybody. I'm lefty. I hate scissors. Left-handed too. They love it. They love it. Okay. All right, I got a minute and a half left.
This is the flask.
This is the flask. Oh, I know. I had somebody ask me why I laid the flask down, and really it's just because it doesn't stand up that well. That is the only reason I laid it down. That's it. So,
but the sublimation part is face up.
Correct.
right?
The sublimation
Is
part
up.
is face up. Does the shrink wrap and oven replace the need to get a cup press, and are these dishwashers safe? So we recommend you hand wash all of our drinkware. That's just because the heat can make the gases desublimate. We just recommend that. It kind of helps a little bit, but
Well, let me jump in. So
There you go.
the ceramic mugs, the Mug 11, our 11 ounce, our 15 ounce, those kind of products are all very dishwasher safe. So you're in good shape there. When it comes to some of the stainless steel products, some of the aluminum products, they're often really should be hand washed simply because if they're double walled, you can get water inside the wall. You know, there's always some way to get it in there. There's always some seam somewhere. So you can look at our instructions, but in general, if it's a really fancy product, especially made of metal, that is definitely a hand wash. Not really because of the sublimation, but because of the product itself. Often the ceramic, they're as tough as nails. They are very proven, very mature products, great. And often the next question that people ask, well, what about a commercial dishwasher? Commercial dishwashers often can have a drying cycle that is extremely hot, or a wash cycle, and typically the products that you would use in a commercial dishwasher, meaning you're going to be, you know, washing them essentially every day, or possibly even more than once a day, and at that point in time, you're really testing the limits of how good the coating technology is, because the dishwasher uses dishwashing powder that is designed to be abrasive, so you're trying to actually destroy the coating with that abrasion. And then number two is the extreme temperatures of drying. So
I lost us again.
I tell you what, you know, it's just we're just having all sorts of fun. Woo, that looks
right?
good.
Doesn't that look good? That looks
It almost looks like
really
it's
good.
a lacquer finish. Golly, that looks good. Wow.
Oh,
Beautiful
we're back.
colors.
We're back.
Beautiful.
Oh, good. Glad we weren't talking about you guys while we thought you weren't listening. All right, y'all, look at this. So this is our third pattern. This is my desert camo. Look how cool that looks.
And it's hard to do this justice on camera if you hit it right at the right light, but boy, does it look good. That is awesome. It's our first flask, and we really did our homework to come up with a great quality flask. And you know, it starts with the cap, as a matter of fact, and just the consistent construction, and of course what turns out to be an important part is of course the sublimation coating. So we're in a good position when we have products that we make ourselves, of course, and when we have products that are made for us, to really understand and communicate our expectations of the coating and the quality of the product.
All right, guys, so really quick, the oven, the model number on the oven is 31108. It is available on Walmart, $74.95. Someone who just looked it up for me. Thank you very much.
And how much was it on there? Did they say how much?
$74.95.
Okay.
$74.95.
So they didn't do a.
They haven't price gouged yet. Not yet. All right. So, even looks good empty. That's funny. That's funny. You're funny, Craig. Okay, so guys, I'm going to give everyone one of these. Well, not every. Wait a second. I'm going to give two lucky people.
There.
Hold on.
Let's back up.
Whew, I don't know if we have that many. Okay, so we're going to play Guess the Weight, and I'm going to give two lucky winners, one of each color of each mug. So the latte, the tall, the hex bottom, and the flask. If you tell me how much it weighs. Wait a second. Hold on. So I want, you can only win once every 60 days. One winner on YouTube, one on Facebook. We can only, you can only guess on one platform. So only one guess on Facebook, one guess on YouTube. only your first guess will apply. All right, everybody tell me how much do you think it weighs? Tell me how much do you think it weighs? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1.
That's a lot of weight.
It is.
Do you know the answer? You know the answer, right?
No, I'm just guessing. Yes, I know the answer. I know the answer. Yeah, guys, so, that's funny, Angela. You guys are hilarious today. You want to know what I'm laughing at? Y'all. It's y'all. All right, so this one's going to be a little tricky because I didn't give you item numbers, and I did that on purpose because I need you guys to guess. This is going to be closest to without going over. So all of them together, we're going to have 2 lattes, 2 talls, 2 hex bottoms, and 1 flask.
And we need names.
Combined
so please come up with.
Sorry, Eddie. Eddie, you're too good. You're too good.
Is he the one that is Eddie?
He's the one that wins all the time. Yes.
I guess you're like a quick study math genius or something.
Something like that.
Wow. Or clairvoyant. You can just sort of see it.
All right, so only guesses in pounds. So
you get your husband back there to weigh them. Is that how you pull this little game?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Actually, yeah, it was Chad that weighed it for me. So, all right. What else? Oh yeah, let me give some other stuff away. So I have a client gallery winner. So guys, right now we have our quarterly client gallery going on, and it is show me your best outside of the box ideas. So, we've been, doing full bleed mugs. We've been, just doing some fun stuff. And so you have a chance to win $300, $200, and $100.
A lot of money.
I should have wrote it down. I normally have it written down. Maybe it's 400. I think it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. It's Conde credit. You have a chance to win it. Yeah, so, but this week, in addition to our our quarterly, we also give one away every single week, and that weekly winner is entered for $25, or wins $25. And this week it is Carla's Creations. She did an 8x10 aluminum photo panel. Really, really cute. It's got, it's got a recipe on it with a picture of her grandmother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Carla, you have $25 in Conde credit. So yes, in addition to uploading your client gallery, in addition to showing me what you're working with on the client gallery, I also ask you guys to send me a product review, and I pick a lucky winner every single week to give $25 in Conde credit to. And
Peach cobbler, by the way.
Thank you, David Gross. This week, our review winner is Heather Applegate. Heather reviewed my JDW 743, which is our linen aprons. She said, these aprons are fantastic, heavy-duty, durable polylinen fabrics sub perfectly. My customers love that they are not flimsy and cheap-feeling. Can't wait to design more. Great for Christmas designs for holiday baking. Now they just need a children's size. So, thank you, Heather.
Way to go.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Carla. I will be sending you guys your... I'll be sending your sales reps the information to send you your credit.
By the way, try the linden garden flags.
Oh yeah, the JDW 766 and 765.
They are awesome. So we're having a lot of fun with those. In stock. In fact, everything is in stock. So we're trying to really load up for Christmas. Tell you, get started early on your Christmas sales. I mean, show people what they can have. Take advantage of it. Anything else?
Yes. We are going to have a winner on both of these sites, but first I need my girls up in marketing to tell me who won, because there's so many people watching. I can't keep the comments. But in the interim, I would like to give all of this artwork that I created away to a couple of great people. So the first person is Ophelia Livingston. Ophelia, you have won all 3 patterns that we did today. So the camo pattern, the iron pattern, and then also the diamondback pattern. And Shannon Walker, you have also won all 3 patterns. So Shannon and Ophelia, please email me swood, SWOOD, @conde.com, and I will send you all the artwork that you won
Congratulations.
today. Yes. So, yeah, still waiting.
And I'll tell you, go back on Facebook and we'll post it on YouTube, and watch the webinar we just had before this on the iPersonalize Shopify website. And I think it holds some very strong opportunities for people to grow their business. So it probably just really needs even more discussion. So it's a great vehicle for you to sell to, like a setup and port to a spirit store at a school. You could even get set up with a pet groomer to push their orders through that website directly to you when the client comes in with their photos. So you really have just some tremendous opportunities, and I think the money part of it, I think, is very reasonable if you're going to go and drive traffic to your website. I think ultimately you're probably looking at $99 for the iPersonalized portion, and I think around $29 or something for the Shopify portion. So, you know, maybe put everything together, call it $150 or something a month, and, you know, could you exceed that in your profit for products with a little work? Absolutely could. Does it give you a lot of upside potential? It would. The best part is many of our products are preloaded into the iPersonalized side of it, but we do come out with a lot of new products, don't we? So he's got to do some work to make sure that all the products are there. So it's a great thing. You know, you could obviously, you know, there's no cost to you, so to speak, on a transaction basis. In other words, they don't take some money for every time you do an upload or whatever. The only variable would be your credit card charge from the Shopify folks, whoever you use for your credit card processing, but nothing to do with the iPersonalized side of it.
All right, I've got winners. I've got winners. I've got winners. So the weight was 5.6 pounds, probably the most amount that I've had to ask you guys to guess. So I have two winners. I have Gladys Rodriguez on Facebook, and I went too fast. I don't know what you did, Gladys. And then also Dale at Blackbird Studios. You guessed 5.3 pounds. So both of you are my winners.
Way to go, guys. Way to go.
So everybody, Dale, Gladys, please email me, swood@conde.com. I will ship you all of your beautiful blanks. Ophelia, Shannon, also email me, swood@conde.com. I'll send you your artwork. All right, guys.
And check them out. Get you a sample,
definitely.
buy you a sample, find out for yourself. Of course, make yourself a gift. Make your better half a gift. Who knows? Great opportunities. We need to get Sprite. Well, I guess you're going to be gone next week.
I am.
So what in the world are we going to do?
Cry. Be sad.
Maybe I have to drag Jeff down here or something.
Good luck.
To be part of this. Well, anyway, David Gross with Conde Systems, thank you for being part of this, and let us know how we can serve you.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Till next time, thank you.